In the grand canvas of life, there's a masterpiece called The Art of Happiness. It's not just a book, but a journey, co-authored by the 14th Dalai Lama, Tenzin Gyatso, and American psychiatrist Howard Cutler. Published in 1998, it's a fusion of Eastern spiritual wisdom and Western psychological insights, a guide to a happier, more fulfilling life. The Dalai Lama, with his profound wisdom, shares his views on happiness, human nature, and the sources of suffering. He interweaves personal experiences and Tibetan Buddhism teachings to provide a framework for understanding happiness and well-being. Joining him, Howard Cutler brings his expertise as a psychiatrist, infusing the narrative with his clinical experiences and insights on mental health and well-being. The Art of Happiness is more than words on a page. It's a mirror that reflects our potential for joy, resilience, and peace. Immerse yourself in its lessons, and you may just find a path to your own masterpiece of happiness. Remember, every stroke counts in this art of life. The heart's warmth and the encouraging melody of life play in the background as we explore the art of happiness. So here's to painting our lives with the vibrant colors of joy, peace, and fulfillment. Watermark. What if happiness, that elusive state of being we all strive for, is not entirely dependent on external circumstances? Suppose it's an internal state of mind that we can cultivate. That's the provocative question explored in the book, The Art of Happiness, by the Dalai Lama and Howard Cutler. The book delves into the theme of internal versus external factors, emphasizing that wealth, material possessions, or social status are not the primary determinants of happiness. Instead, true and lasting happiness stems from within. The authors also explore the power of mindset and perspective. They underscore the significance of a positive outlook on life and the influence of our thoughts on our emotions. Changing the way we perceive and interpret the world around us can significantly impact our happiness levels. Happiness, according to the authors, equates to a sense of contentment and satisfaction with one's life, regardless of external circumstances. It's about acceptance and finding joy in the present moment. This perspective contrasts with the common belief that achieving certain external goals guarantees happiness. The book also delves into the concept of freedom from suffering. In Tibetan Buddhism, suffering arises from attachment and craving. By reducing our attachments and desires, we can experience greater happiness. The idea is to cultivate a balanced and less attachment-driven approach to life. The Dalai Lama emphasizes that happiness can be cultivated through practice and training. Activities such as meditation and mindfulness are seen as tools for understanding the mind and emotions and achieving a more contented state of being. Lastly, the authors explore the role of relationships and compassion in fostering happiness. They argue that meaningful, loving connections with others are essential for well-being. Moreover, the cultivation of compassion, both for oneself and others, is presented as a path to happiness. In summary, The Art of Happiness underscores that happiness is an achievable state of mind through factors such as mindset, perspective, contentment, and compassion. The book encourages a shift from the external pursuit of happiness to the development of inner peace and well-being. This perspective has resonated with many, and has become a source of inspiration for those seeking a more fulfilling and contented life. Ever wondered why some people seem to radiate happiness, while others struggle to find joy in their daily lives? It might have something to do with compassion. The Dalai Lama, in The Art of Happiness, defines compassion as more than just empathy. It's a deep concern for others' well-being, coupled with a genuine desire to alleviate their suffering. And it all begins with self-compassion, understanding and forgiving our own flaws. As the Dalai Lama states, if you want others to be happy, practice compassion. If you want to be happy, practice compassion. How does compassion ripple outwards, touching our lives and those around us? Let's dive deep into this idea. Compassion, as defined by the Dalai Lama, is not just empathy but a profound yearning to alleviate the suffering of others. This compassion begins at home, with ourselves. It's about acknowledging our own imperfections and forgiving ourselves, thereby reducing self-criticism and negative self-talk. Now let's talk about altruism and happiness. Research in positive psychology aligns perfectly with the Dalai Lama's teachings, showing that acts of kindness and altruism bring a profound sense of fulfillment and happiness. Making a positive impact on others' lives can be deeply rewarding. Moving on to social interactions. Compassion fosters trust, empathy, and understanding. It's a crucial ingredient in creating harmonious relationships with our friends, family, and colleagues. And what about conflicts? Well, the Dalai Lama views compassion as an effective tool for resolving disputes. By approaching disagreements with a compassionate mindset, we can understand others' perspectives and find common ground, leading to peaceful resolutions. Furthermore, compassion paves the way to inner peace and tranquility. It helps counteract the destructive impact of negative emotions like anger, resentment, and jealousy, contributing to a serene state of mind. Lastly, let's touch on mindfulness. Being fully present in the moment allows us to become aware of our own suffering and the suffering of others, acting as a catalyst for greater compassion. In the wise words of the Dalai Lama, love and compassion are necessities, not luxuries. Without them, humanity cannot survive.
In the heart of The Art of Happiness, penned by the Dalai Lama and Howard Cutler, lies a profound truth. We as humans are social creatures, our happiness intricately woven into our relationships. Healthy interactions marked by trust and mutual respect offer both a sense of belonging and emotional security. Communication, the lifeblood of these relationships, is explored in depth. Active listening, empathy, and clear expression form the backbone of understanding, bridging the gap between differing perspectives and resolving conflicts. Speaking of conflicts, they are but a natural part of our interactions. The book suggests constructive ways to handle disagreements, find common ground, and promote compromise, ensuring the harmony of relationships. Empathy and compassion take center stage, fostering deeper connections and encouraging the desire to alleviate the suffering of others. Gratitude, too, plays a pivotal role, fostering positivity and strengthening bonds. The book delves into the delicate balance between independence and togetherness, the impact of destructive relationships, and the unique challenges of long-distance relationships. It emphasizes the ripple effect of our relationships, influencing not only our happiness, but the well-being of those around us. In essence, The Art of Happiness paints a vivid picture of how happiness is not an isolated pursuit, but an interconnected weave of healthy relationships and effective communication.
In the grand tapestry of existence, finding purpose and meaning can illuminate our path, making life a more fulfilling journey. The Art of Happiness by the Dalai Lama and Howard Cutler provides us a treasure map to this illumination. A clear sense of purpose, they suggest, is a beacon guiding us to a life of fulfillment and contentment. But it's not about a self-centered pursuit of happiness. True purpose transcends our own concerns, urging us to make a positive impact, whether on a small or large scale. Altruism, service, and kindness are the compass points leading us to purpose. By helping others, we can experience profound fulfillment. Meaning, they say, can be found in everyday actions. Simple acts of love, care, and responsibility can be the seeds from which purpose sprouts. The authors also underscore the importance of identifying our passions and talents. Aligning these with our actions can deepen our sense of purpose, making life a joyous dance. For many, spirituality and faith serve as a cornerstone in finding purpose. A belief in a higher power can guide our actions, infusing life with a sense of divine purpose. The book also nudges us to consider our legacy and long-term goals. Reflecting on the footprints we wish to leave behind can be a powerful source of purpose. Making a difference in the world, whether through charitable work, activism, or creative endeavors, can be deeply meaningful, the authors argue. They also explore the idea that finding purpose can involve inner transformation. By overcoming inner obstacles and finding inner peace, we can create a life with deeper meaning. Balancing pleasure and purpose is a dance the book encourages. While both are important, finding meaning often provides a more profound and enduring form of happiness. In essence, The Art of Happiness paints a picture where a clear sense of purpose and meaning is a fundamental component of a happier, more fulfilling existence. It nudges us to look beyond our desires and consider how we can contribute to the well-being of others in the world. Finding purpose, it suggests, can infuse our lives with deeper significance and contentment.